Today I want to talk about the tools that every musician needs in 2024. Now this is a list of tools that I personally use on a daily basis to not only make better music, but to make sure I'm releasing my music consistently and releasing a larger audience. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We post new videos all the time that you won't want to miss, and we also have a couple of live streams coming up too that we're really excited about. And if there's any tool that you use that we forgot about in this list, make sure you leave a comment below so we can check it out. First on our list of all the tools that an artist needs is going to be our own website, LALALai. Had to put this first here, but this is the one that, again, I use personally on a daily basis. LALALai is our own website where you can split any audio file into individual stems. So, for example, if you want to take out the piano or the drums or the vocals and instrumentals of a song and separate it, you can upload them to our website and split the audio files. Now this is super helpful for me as a producer because sometimes I want to make remixes where I want to take the vocal files out of a song, replace it with my own beat, and then showcase my remixes online. I've also used it a lot of times before where I'm working with artists and they'll record over a song, send it to me, I take their vocals out and I make them a custom beat, still using their vocals, so we make sure that everything lines up. LALALai also has a voice cleaner, so you can upload your audio files to the website and you can basically take out all that unwanted noise in the background. A tool like this is super powerful and it's definitely a must have for any musician. There's also an app that you can download so you can do everything remotely, but trust me guys, this is one website that, you know, for me as a producer, I wish I learned about years ago. It's allowed me to do really cool things with, you know, showcasing my beats or my remixes. And it's also helped me become a better producer where I can split audio files and basically dissect how some of the most popular songs were made. If you guys want to check out our website, LALALai, I'll leave the link in the description for you. Another tool that every artist needs in 2024 is a distributor. Now, I personally use DistroKid, but I've also done some work with CD Baby or TuneCore. A lot of these platforms work the same where you can sign up, you can upload your music, and they distribute your songs on all the major platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, a bunch of other stores, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. You upload your songs once and they get into every platform out there. Now this is super important because especially in 2024, it should be easy for a fan to listen to your music. You know, if you want to show me your music and I have to jump through so many hurdles to listen to your songs, I'm not going to listen to your songs. It should be as easy for me to listen to your music as it is to listen to Drake or, you know, anyone else I'm listening to in a car, at the gym. I should be able to load up Spotify, add your songs to a playlist, and listen to it as easy as I listen to every other song out there. This is also super important for artists because this is a way as an independent musician you can monetize your music. Basically, in 2024, there's no excuses for an independent artist to not, you know, make some money off of their songs. You don't need a big record label, you don't need a fancy record deal, you don't need to record even in a music studio. You can record from the comfort of your own home with some decent equipment, distribute your music on these platforms, and start reaching a larger audience. Now, number 3 on my list of important tools that every artist needs is some sort of organization or tracking system. Now, in 2024, I think that it's not only enough to basically, you know, put a couple songs together, show them in the world, and everyone's going to listen to them. I think that there's a big focus for artists and musicians on 2 things, I'd say. I think that one is content creation and the other one is releasing music consistently. I'll start with the second point first and then jump back to the first one, but I think that consistency is really important with releasing music in 2024. A lot of these platforms, like, you know, for example, Spotify has specific playlists set up so that when someone releases new music, their songs can automatically be added to their fans' playlists. And the way this works is that if you release music more consistently and people listen to your music once, they're going to be more likely to hear your songs again if you release more. Now, if I was a musician and I released an album or a song, you know, today in January and I didn't release anything until September, that's a lot of missed opportunities for someone to hear my music for the first time. You know, if you're releasing music every week or every other week, all of a sudden you have a bunch of chances throughout the year for these songs to blow up or at least get a bunch of streams where they can all collectively work together and, you know, help you get royalties from a large catalog. Also, with just the amount of competition and, you know, noise that we all face on social media, people posting stuff all the time, people always dropping new music, there's a lot of competition out there. And if you're only releasing, you know, one album or a couple singles throughout the year, it's going to be easy for you to get lost in all the other people who are releasing music all the time. That's why I love using an organization tool like Notion to basically track my releases and any other pieces of content or, certain items that I need for releasing my music. Now, I will admit, Notion is it can be a bit advanced at first. It can be a bit complicated. It's a very powerful organizational tool, but it might be a little bit overkill if you're just looking to, track your releases online. In the past, I've used Google Calendar, and I've just basically set up a calendar and I, plan into the future what I'm releasing on, which day. If I want to release music on Fridays, then I'll just, write a couple songs in as I'm finished them, and then I can kind of visually see what's coming in the next few weeks for my music. This is a way that I stay consistent with all my releases online, is that I always have a plan. I'm always looking forward into the future. And that way, if I take maybe a few days off, if I'm not feeling like making any music or other stuff gets in the way, I can still have stuff planned for the future. And then I'm like consistent without even having to be in my studio every day. And if online calendars or tracking tools is a bit too advanced and not your, cup of tea, you can all use just an old-fashioned notebook. As long as you're doing something to just stay organized, stay committed, write your tasks down, write your releases down, plan to be consistent, you'll probably have better luck than just going off memory. And the fourth tool that I think every artist needs in 2024 is CapCut. Now, this is a bit of an interesting one because this is an app that you can get on your computer or your phone, and it basically allows you to, create and edit like TikTok style videos or anything basically. And I think that this is really, really important because I think that, a big way to get your music heard and, for people to discover your music is going to be through creating content for your music. For example, like I said earlier, it's not enough just to post your song online, post it on YouTube, post it on Spotify, post it on iTunes, and people aren't going to magically discover your songs. Some people need some type of visual, cue to basically learn about yourself, learn about the music that you make, and hear your song for the first time. Platforms like Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, although there have been a lot of musicians and songs blown up the past few years from these songs, always because of some sort of content that ties in with the song. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do like a viral TikTok dance or anything like that, but I think that there should be some type of visual component with your songs. It doesn't have to be a fancy music video. It can be just you talking to the camera saying, hey, this is my new song. I just dropped it on all the platforms. Go check it out. Something simple like that just goes the extra mile from anyone who's, just expecting to put their songs online and having it blow up. So CapCut is a free tool that basically allows you to edit videos, stitch them together, add your music, add captions, a whole bunch of other stuff. You can get really creative with it, but I think it's really, really important for any musician in this day and age to basically be discovered. Now, you may have noticed how in this list how I don't really have anything too production or music creation based. I have our website LALAI, but I kind of use that as a more creative aspect and basically a tool for what I'm already doing. And in this list, I didn't have things like VSTs, Nexus, Omnisphere. I didn't have things like, reverb plugins or auto-tune or anything like that. And I think it's because, again, the most important tactic I would say for 2024 musicians is to release music online, be creative with it, create content around it, and definitely be yourself, right? People are going to be able to tell if you're not being authentic. Basically, in this day and age, anyone can make music on their own, and that's what we want to help you guys with this channel. But anyone can basically, get a microphone, get some computer software, even record from their phones. With all this competition and all this basically opportunity, it's a matter of how are you going to get your songs out there and grow a following. And I think that with these three tools, it'll basically allow you to get more creative, stand out from the crowd, and also stay consistent with your releases and get people to hear your music easier. Again, if there's anything that we've missed on this list, definitely let us know in the comment section. If you guys want to check out our website, LALAI, start playing around, splitting some audio tracks or cleaning up your vocals, we'll leave the link in the description below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to say, wishing all artists and musicians the best in 2024. I hope that this is everyone's year. I hope that everyone gives it everything that they've got, grow further than they've ever gone with their music, and most importantly, just have fun and make the best songs that they can make. Thank you guys for watching.